073-018. 073-018.
Oh, that's me.
That's you?
Oh, what the Lord?
That's you? That's you?
That's me.
You walk right in and get it, boy. Walk right in.
Listen. You drink Starbucks coffee?
No.
You don't drink coffee? They got tea?
Hold on, can I can't eat. I can't get no Starbucks.
Can't get nothing from Starbucks? What about Target? You shop at Target?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, hey, take it out of the way here. Look how you looking now, like, what? Hey, you might better trade it off with somebody.
All right. If you haven't got a plate yet, make sure you make a plate. Rick,
Yeah.
I don't want to waste too much time.
Ain't no time wasted.
You know what
Just
I mean?
give him a little bit of where you at.
So, I've been in this space now probably, I think Eric brought me in and introduced me to this brother here in February. I've been investing in the stocks and bonds and trying to do the Forex thing for years. Made some money in stocks. But when I got a hold of this brother and this information, started in February, by April, I had made $5,000. And I would invested probably about $500 or $600. And right now I'm still living on that Dogecoin. I invested $69. $69.
Real talk.
We all got $69. $69 gave me 1,400 tokens. When those 1,400 tokens shot up, when Dogecoin I think got up, mine now, $69 gave me 1,400 tokens. In April, just in Dogecoin alone, I had made over $1,000 off of $69. That's a great return, right? Right. That was just one token. So I said, damn, $69 brought me that. So I went ahead and bought some other tokens that we're gonna talk about. And then those tokens brought me some return. And I got some pictures in my phone I have no problem showing you. If you think I'm making it up, I'm not making it up. I have no problem sharing that information because right now, we building a family. It's all about coming together as a family and building and learning because that's what our counterparts are doing. They've been doing it for years. Years. And now we got an opportunity and we got a vehicle that can help us grow together. And while we grow and learning, our pockets are pumped. When you're sleeping, that pocket is pumped. So I just want to thank E for putting this all together, you know what I mean? And Rick, you'll hear from him in a second. When he's gonna share that information that we were able to grow and learn at the same time. Like Rick said, we're not gonna just throw you to the wolves. You're gonna be in this group chat, we're gonna send the information out every day, tokens of the day. You're gonna be able to read the information out. We ain't gonna just give you the information and just let you just think by yourself. Because we all in it together. But you gotta do your part too now, which is reading up on the information, watching the videos, asking questions. Because I don't know where we are, because everybody in a different space when it comes to investing, right? We got some newbies, we got some people that invested into other things. But now, this is the vehicle that we're gonna need to get us to the next tax bracket. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring my brother up, Rick.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get this thing started.
I don't know how much I'm gonna hold though.
I got you.
You
got
doing
it.
that too, ain't
Yeah.
Hey, get up, man. Get up, man. Hey, that brother, that's a powerful brother in the back, man. He already know how we met, man. It was power. He brought me another good brother. You know, and not only that, he brought me a brother, he brought me another leader like him. So my journey, my job is in here today is we don't want any fathers in here. I don't want no fathers. We want leaders. Each and every one of us in here are leaders. Trust me. And we all can lead each other to financial freedom. This is a family right here. Like you said, you guys are investing in yourself by first of all investing your time. So give yourself a pat on the back for investing your time to even come out here to see what we got going on, right? None of us are financial advisors. This ain't financial advice, you know what I'm saying? But it's just for educational reasons. We're just sharing. If you want to know what a financial advisor is, go to your raggedy banks, they write it up. Or go to your financial firms, they write it up. Selling you on a dream, on a hype, taking your money that you can be learning how to drive your own vehicle, right? So let me go into it. So today's, we just going into the crypto crash course 101, right? But like you said, you got to be part of a family. It's continuous education. Some of you, if you didn't join the group or join the chat, a private chat, maybe one of you out of here will walk out of here and take what you're going to learn today on your own and find ways and have that drive to make you survive. But the chance of that is very slim to none. But when all of us as a family come together with information, then that one that maybe make it gives a chance for it to be 100% rate because of that. All right? So not only that, you get 24 hours of access. The crypto digital market is 24 hours. They don't sleep. You know, your stock market, you know, it comes up at like 9:30 and like 5 o'clock it's over. The digital market is 24 hours a day. You can make money round the clock, 24/7 on London time. Everything in the digital market is on London time. All right? That's where your banks, your world banks is at. They control all this. So before I even go into the vehicle of just explaining to you guys about it, what goes into the mind? So basically, red dad, blue dad. That's my brand. I created that, right? I'm gonna start with the blue dad. Now, when I say dad, I'm not just talking about a man. I'm talking about the womb man as well, because you cannot be a man without the womb, right? So it starts with the first teachers, which is the womb, and then everything else follows behind that. So, as being the blue dad, even me, I'm sitting over there with y'all as a blue dad, right? Because the way I was taught, and the way we all in here was taught that the institutions, it would be your vehicle to financial freedom. What we think is the best education, whether it's the best religious system, or whether it's the best technical, anything they offer when it comes to an institution. But we all know the number one institutions are what? Jails, right? Same thing as the educational system. They lock you in the room, shut the door. Is it for the benefit of you, or is it for the benefit of people who are given the program, which is a program, right? There it is, the education. That is something that we all know you can't pass down, man. Can't pass down a doctorate, can't pass down a master's, can't pass a nursing license down. So where's the generation at in that? How can you pass that down to your children, right? And we all know what we're doing, spending. And a lot of that spending, they teach us to spend time, which is the most important thing to man and mankind's time. And how are you spending your time? And how you spending your time has a lot to do with how you spending your money, right? So now, being a blue dad, we're born into this. Let me just give you a little story on how I feel like a blue dad, right? Think about it. If you got a child that's coming up into age, he or she, and we all know we were somewhere in that ballpark where it's time to have an adult conversation with that child. You say, all right, getting ready to graduate school, you know, time for you to figure out what you're gonna do with your future. You know, maybe you should be thinking about college. Now, maybe I work for the government, I ain't get a chance to get a good college degree, but keeping the bills paid, making sure you getting a better chance than me as your parent to have a better life, to get a better education, right? And maybe some people in here may have the best education that money can buy, right? But you still have to work, you still have to thrive to maintain a certain status. So to me, that ain't creating generational wealth, right? That ain't creating generational wealth. So that child take the parent advice, go get that education, right? Now they can have the best education that money can buy, but they still need to know someone to be in the career that they went to school for, right or wrong, right? So now they got this piece of paper walking around with a whole bunch of debt. Now they in the hole. They're in the hole. They did everything their parents told them to do, but yet still in the hole. So now they got to call the parents and say, hey, I got my degree. What's next? Right? I got to pay for this debt. So now the parents get on the phone, call somebody they think, hey, still got that management position at Walmart? Yeah. Can you get my son or daughter in? Yeah. Okay. Boom. Now they on that. Now they don't went to school for business, but yet still they're a manager at Walmart. And not to say that ain't success. You understand what I'm saying? Because success goes in from the smallest to the highest, right? But that's most of us in here. And that's me. I'm sitting on this other side as well. And I don't want to talk on this too much because there's a whole other side to talk about, which is the red dad, right? The red dad has information about something, has knowledge about something, and is doing some type of investment. Now, it's a whole nother world that exists with the red dad. Now, it's a different story when it comes to that. When the red dad is time to tell their children, right, what they're going to do when they turn 18, he or she, right? So now it's time for them to have that adult conversation. Come on, it's time to go hunting. They like to use hunting, right? It's tactics. Everything I'm saying is subliminal. Let's go hunting. On one of our properties of 100 acres. One of them. Get on the four-wheeler, get on the golf cart, whatever. Let's go in the back. Grab your shotgun. Make sure you grab your shotgun. Now, they get to the back of the property of 100 acres. They go on hunting. The first thing he do is say, do you see this gun? This shotgun. Not only that the shotgun kept your forefathers in power and your foremothers in power, we also got wealthy off this shotgun because your grandfather knew the man who was selling the gun on the stock market, right? Now, he looks at the land. You see all the food, all the vegetation, all the farming we have? Not only that you grow your own food, invest into the stocks of the food you're eating, right? Boom! Shoots a deer. Kill your own food, right? Don't depend on the system for your food. You can provide yourself with food, right? It's breaking down the science. We no longer have to kill to stay in control with this gun. Now we can invest into the gun that's controlling the people, and we're getting rich off of it. Now let me explain something to you. You wonder why we live in one of these properties that we have. Why do we live the type of life that we live, son or daughter? Because I had information your grandfather or your grandmother told me about the stock market, right? They got rich off 2G, 2 generations. They got rich off 3G, right? They got rich off 4G. And I'm going to show you how to get rich off 5G when it comes out 2019, right? So he goes on and on. All this land is just one of them. This been passed down, but we got tons of homes. Why do we got that, son or daughter? We live in Florida in a mansion, one time out the year. We got the yacht in the back, one time out the year, and we Airbnb 11 months out the year. How are we afford to do that, son or daughter? Okay? We have knowledge. Knowledge. Know your land. This is your land. No. Let's just go back to the information part. See, these words, what we're using is information. These are military tactic words. Get informed, uniform yourself. So the red man know how to uniform himself, how to put on that uniform. how to use the gun, right? And he ain't got to kill nobody no more. He knows his knowledge. He's talking about the land, the thousands and thousands of acres that he owns, the real estate. He's talking about his investments into the stock market, right? Now, this is the choice that he tells his child. Now listen, son or daughter, it's your choice. If you choose to go to college, if you choose to join a fraternity, if you choose to do this, if you choose to do that, right? But when you're done having fun, when you're done getting high, getting drunk, and doing all this other stuff, come on back home, because you got to take over these investments. Because me and your mama, it's time for us to travel. Y'all grown. 365 days out the year, we're going on a cruise. Now, that just kind of break down the science of a red dad and a blue dad. So hopefully, us as a family, what I want to provide today is information to you guys to take with, right? I want to provide knowledge so you know your land. You know now. You know the ledge. And digital currency, you're going to hear this, you're going to see this word a lot. Ledger, land, right? And you're going to hear all this, invest. Don't you know the word invest is another military tactic? Bulletproof vest. And what are you protecting yourself from? The economy. You can make money in this industry whether the economy is doing good or bad. You know how many people got rich and wealthy off COVID? When the businesses were shut, they were making the most money. Look at the people selling toilet paper. That's what, you get what I'm saying? So if you invest into the right thing, if you invest into toilet paper, you would have got rich off that if you had the what? Information about it, right? So we're going to keep going through that. I don't want to go on and on about that, but that's why we're going to be part of a family. That's why we're going to be part of a chat. That's why the information is going to be there. It's not just, today ain't just tell y'all, hey, invest into this, invest into that, and that's it. You know, you have to know the science. You got to prepare yourself. You got to understand, man, we're at war. This is real talk. You can't just get in this and you're going to have some people get rich by accident that invest. But when you have knowledge on how to get invested, it's a whole different game. That's when you create generational wealth as I go on. I'm going to show you the information. I'm going to show you the bill. I'm going to show you your land. And I'm going to show you the investment. I'm going to show you the bulletproof vest that you can use whether the economy is doing good or bad. I don't care what goes on with the economy. I'm making money either way. And I'm going to show you how. Let's go to the next slide, man, fresh. All right. So, listen. Again, this crypto's crash course ain't just about investing. It's a mindset. What is digital currency for? Like, it ain't just for you to use. It's a method behind it. It's a whole nother science behind it. It's a whole nother language behind it. Digital currency, right, is something that's gonna what? Finance the fourth industrial revolution, right? I got some short videos that we're gonna just sit down and watch. We're gonna go over. You can stop recording that for now.